In this video, we are going to cover the snowmobile alignment procedure. Alignment of a snowmobile is very important for proper handling. It is not a difficult process, but if done incorrectly, it can cause undesirable handling characteristics and potential harm to the machine or rider. It's important that the skis be aligned with the track, as well as in relationship to each other. To start the process, the handlebars must be positioned straight ahead. Use a tape measure to position the handlebar equal distance on each side in reference to a fixed point towards the rear of the chassis. A long straight edge is used to align the track to the skis. A piece of aluminum or steel angle close to the length of the machine will work. Place the straight edge up against and parallel with the track. Make sure it is positioned far enough forward that the position of the skis can be measured. A tape measure is used to measure ski position. For most newer model Polaris machines, the service manual instructs us to measure from the straight edge to the center of the ski at points 10 inches front and rear of the ski mounting bolt. It is always important to follow the instructions and specifications for the specific model you are working on. Use the mounting points of the carbide runners to determine the center of the ski. Do not use the edges of the ski as they may not be straight. Take measurements at the rear and front of the ski. The difference in these measurements determines the toe. Compare your findings to the manufacturer specifications for the model you are working on. 2 wrenches will be needed if adjustment is necessary. The jam nuts need to be loosened on the inner and outer tie rod end before any adjustments can be made. Both wrenches are needed so that the tie rod can be held while loosening the jam nut. Failure to hold the tie rod stationary could cause improper loading of the tie rod joint, resulting in premature failure. Adjust the toe on the first ski to half of the manufacturer's specification by rotating the tie rod in the appropriate direction. Make sure the handlebars do not move during this process. If needed, reset the handlebars and recheck your adjustment. Now that we're finished adjusting the first ski, it's time to adjust the ski on the other side. Leave the straight edge in its original position and perform the same measurements on the opposite ski. If your measurements show toe is out of manufacturer specifications, it will need to be adjusted as well. This ski is also adjusted to half of the manufacturer toe specification. Adding the toe adjustment from each side will equal the overall toe specified in your service manual. Once you finish with your adjustments, double check that the handlebars did not move and that all of your adjustments are correct before tightening everything up. When you're satisfied with all your settings, tighten the tie rod end jam nuts to manufacturer specifications. Never tighten the nut by binding the fitting. Always hold it in the proper position using wrenches. Care must be taken to make sure both joints are squared at their mounting point to prevent binding during suspension and steering movement. A properly aligned snowmobile will track and handle as it is supposed to. The handlebars should be straight when traveling in a straight line. Always adjust toe to the manufacturer's specifications. Too much toe in can cause darting, and too much toe out will make steering less responsive. Make sure that a misaligned steering is not the result of bent or broken parts. Any bad part should be repaired before performing an alignment. This concludes the snowmobile alignment video. You can find more information on this subject by looking in the course textbook or most any snowmobile service manual. You're also welcome to come to me for any questions or to have a general conversation on this subject. Thanks for watching.